Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Karina and today's video is the episode 2 of my new Let's Talk series. And so let me introduce you guys to my guest today. And this is Caylee, my work bestie.
Hello.
Hello. So whoever watched my vlog from the week in my life will know that one of my jobs is to model for a sport warehouse where Caylee is a photographer. So that's how we connected.
She's been at the warehouse where I work longer than I have, but
Yeah, I think it's been like a year and a half or something.
Yeah. And I've only worked there for maybe 9-8 months.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm still a baby there. But she knows she's been there for a while. But I felt like she was really a fun girl to be around, and I knew that she was also a Christian, and I kind of just felt led to go up to her and be like, hey, she come to my Bible study, which you still haven't come. But it was really a God-given friendship.
Yes.
And so I was very glad that I took that step and went up to her and asked her. From there, it just flourished, and now we're really close and we encourage each other in the faith, and it's been wonderful.
Honestly, it's just so amazing to find your people everywhere you go, and Caylee's literally just been my answered prayer, because I've always wanted to have my people in every job that I have, so now I do.
Me too.
So we were thinking about the video that we can record for you guys, what we can share, and we actually decided to do something that both of us have experience in. So today we decided to do an outdoor photo shoot! Woohoo! So we'll share some of the tips on how to prepare for the photo shoot, what to wear,
what to bring, how to find locations, lighting, angles,
poses, and from a model
and a photographer's
perspectives.
Yeah!
Not on anymore. Let's start with a question of how to actually prepare for the photo shoot. What is something that we need to do?
So from a photographer's perspective, there are multiple things you need to consider. First thing would probably be to pick a theme that you want to do and figure out concept, what are you going for, what's the purpose, what's your intention of the photo shoot. I think that's the bare minimum, the foundation of it. Next thing is obviously you need to find a model, right? And then once you find the model, discuss with them what your view or your perspective is on this photo shoot, so that they can better understand, okay, how can I pose the way you want, just the overall idea of it. It just helps them to be in the know-how, and communication is key.
Communication is key, guys.
Yeah.
Not only in photo shoots, but in real life too.
Right. Want to make sure that whatever day you choose to do it on, that the weather is to your preference. So if you're doing something that's maybe more somber, then you probably want a gloomy day. But if you're doing a more fun or lively kind of photo shoot, for the summer, you might want to do it with sunshine. Of course you can't control the weather, but it is best to try to figure out maybe when a good day would be. And then of course you need to find your location, and obviously make sure that both you and your model are comfortable in that location. Make sure it's not sketchy. Make sure that it's
a ghetto area.
Yeah, exactly. Don't just be hey, this looks cool. It's
Yes.
You got to be considerate of both the model and yourself. And you could definitely ask your model too, what they may want. But as long as they're good with your vision, then go with whatever you guys choose. And
when it comes to Pinterest boards and stuff like that, it is very helpful and important for a model specifically, because that way we know which outfits to choose, how to plan your hair, your makeup, and stuff like that.
Right.
But I would say for the location is more of a photographer part, I feel because you're gonna need lighting and angles and stuff like that. I feel it doesn't affect model as much as it affects the photographer.
Talk with them, and just like I said, communication, and just make sure you're comfortable, because it's gonna show in the way you pose. The photographer can tell when the model is uncomfortable, and if it's good to again and I've been guilty of this, you can't just be quiet during a photo shoot, because then the model doesn't know what to do. As a photographer, you are also in charge of directing them not just like taking the picture. And just making sure that you're getting their best angles and making sure the lighting is where you want it to be.
Also, I would say it's important to realize of like who's in charge of the photo shoots. You know, sometimes a model hires a photographer to do her portfolio, and like so she's the one who decides the theme, she's the one who decides an outfit, she's the one who decides the location, poses. But sometimes the photographer hires a model because they need photos for like their portfolio and stuff like that. And so I would say also don't be scared if like the theme or if the outfit or the location it's something that you haven't done before. Maybe like an outfit, it's not something that you usually wear. Like, don't be scared, because I feel like photo shoots are so much more fun when you experiment, when you do something that you haven't done before, because it allows you to discover different parts of yourself that you haven't noticed before, different emotion. And it's just like, it's always so fun. So when you have a chance to work with a photographer, when you have a chance to do a photo shoot, even try to experiment. Don't say no to a photo shoot only because you feel like, you know, you haven't done something like that before.
Right, like getting out of your comfort zone.
Yes.
You grow so much from just throwing yourself out there, and it does build your confidence in what you do, so it's very important. It goes without saying, like, obviously make sure that your equipment is where you want it to be. Like, make sure you're bringing what you need, your different kinds of lenses, your batteries, make sure they're fully charged, and maybe a tripod. Just like think ahead, because you'll do yourself a favor, because if you forget something, then it's like you're gonna keep the model waiting if you have to go get it. Just make sure you have everything you need on hand, on site. And of course, it's always better to overpack than forget. Be aware of your surroundings, because as you are shooting, like, I don't know, you may have more expensive equipment. You don't want to like run into things and like break your camera by accident or whatever. Just like always be aware. And like, I know like we always want to get that perfect angle, which is amazing, but also just don't go into places that you think you may fall in or something. You also want to make sure that whatever you're wearing is comfortable, because if you're going to be shooting, you're going to be getting all those angles, you're going to be getting into different positions. So the model's going to be posing, but you're also going to be like literally getting on the ground, squatting, doing whatever it takes to get the shot. And so I'm wearing a dress. I'm matching her today, but usually you would want to wear like pants or something with pockets, because you might need to put your lens cap in there or whatever. Anything miscellaneous, it's just always good to have pockets. And also just comfortable shoes, because you're going to be probably walking a lot on the location.
Okay, so from a model perspective, I would say the preparation for the photo shoot starts at least a day before. Try to do like a face mask or like the night before, so that your skin is going to be more relaxed and to like even out the tone.
We can always edit, but you know, you fix it in post. You know who you are if you watch this. You always say that, so.
I would say you can also like whiten your teeth. And I usually like to wash my hair the night before, because if I wash it the day off, it's gonna be a little bit like frizzy and stuff. Also, make sure that you guys get enough sleep. Not have like dark circles.
You're going to be overall in a better mood if you sleep well. That's a given.
Choose an outfit before the day of the photo shoot. That's like the big one for me, because every time I'm like, no, I'm just gonna do like the day off. No, please don't do it ever. Please. Because you guys are gonna panic and it's just not gonna be good. And you would not be fully satisfied like 99%, because you'd be like, oh, I should wear this, I should wear this. So give yourself some space, some time to really think it through, because then when you're gonna look back at the pictures, you'll be fully satisfied. No matter how many photo shoots I've had, I always struggle to do some poses, because it's hard to like constantly produce poses like on the spot. I like to see what poses models did on Pinterest and try those poses for myself in the mirror and see which one works for me, which one doesn't work for me. And also the mirror allows you to see yourself and to actually see like, hey, like, okay, I like this pose on myself, because not every pose fits everyone. So you guys really need to do what works for you, what fits for you, what fits right, because sometimes for me it's like I try to do a pose, but like every time I try to do it, like it just doesn't work.
Just doesn't work.
Yes.
Because everyone's got different body types, so I would assume that like other
Yes.
poses are better for other.
Yes. So yeah, this is just the day before. When it comes to the day off, I would say really allow yourself a little bit more time than usual to get ready. Get some good breakfast, pack some snacks with you as well. Put on some more makeup than you usually do, just because camera eats up everything and you're not gonna look like crazy with the makeup on the camera anyways. Make sure that you guys take your makeup bag with you, your little mirror,
Hairspray,
exactly.
fly away.
Yes,
Those are a
brush your
pain
hair.
to edit out. I'm always editing out your hair, your flyaway hairs.
See, my hair is so crazy all the time. When you guys pick an outfit, make sure to think about accessories too. Think about your jewelry and think about maybe you want to wear a hat, maybe you want to wear glasses, maybe you want to wear different types of jackets. And all of that is, first of all, to make your outfits stand out more. And second one is just going to give you more options for posing. Because when it comes to a hat, you can always like hold your hat, hold your glasses, hold your purse. Like, it's just literally gonna give you a variety of posing options.
And something to do with your hands, because sometimes I feel like models don't really know what to do with their hands. Or makes it less awkward, especially if you don't have pockets. Props are always a good thing for that.
Yes. Yeah, but overall, I just want to say that the most important part is to be yourself on the pictures. Show your beautiful smile and just have fun and do something that makes you. It's amazing to use mood boards for inspiration and ideas, but still make it your own. And also, yeah, about like being comfortable and stuff, I think it's very important to choose an outfit that is modest and that aligns with your values, and
don't compromise.
Yeah, don't compromise ever when it comes to like photographers and stuff like that. Like, always check who's a photographer, like what kind of theme is that, and always make sure that something that you wear, something that where you are, what you have to do aligns with your morals, your values, because our industry is like, there are a lot of things going on and you just really have to be careful when it comes to being a model, being a photographer, being a creative, and being a Christian. It can be really hard because there would be a lot of moments where you'll have to say no, you'll have to like reject some opportunities, not to compromise. But at the same time, I do think that when being in our industries is where God wants us to be, where God leads us to be, we have to use this opportunity as a chance to be the light wherever we are.
We're not trying to please anybody. We're trying to please God. And so we want to make sure that we're modest, and modesty is definitely something that is a big range to different Christians. Like what's modest for someone may not be modest for another. Some person may only feel comfortable modeling in skirts or dresses, but another may be fine doing it in pants or shorts or whatever. So whatever you feel is best and your convictions and how you can please the Lord and where He's directing you, like, go with that.
Present yourself gracefully, respectfully, and always just remember that it's not only about looks.
Trying to be beautiful according to other people is like exhausting.
Yeah.
And like, obviously taking pictures is an artistic thing and modeling is very artistic, but like we have to make sure that we have a balance and a healthy view of it. And like you said, it's about, we're creatives and that's what we do. But we also don't want to be so consumed by it and so controlled by what other people say about it.
Always make sure that something that's inside of you, your inner beauty, is
showing through your outward. It should be a reflection of it.
And that's what I mean by like being yourself and being you. Who you are on the outside is an impression of who you are on the inside.
Right.
And so it's like, by being yourself and like shining, I'm saying that like it's so important to have peace and happiness and love inside of you, so it's gonna overflow you and then you're gonna be shining. And like, don't pretend, and like, even now I have an art class, so I'm gonna take an art class, anyways, but and I'm doing the project about like social media, and my poster is gonna be called like don't seem, be. So a lot of people try to seem happy, like perfect, to like post this perfect picture on Instagram, but at the same time it's like, make sure that you feel that way in real life too. Like, make sure that you feel happy, make sure that you are happy in real life too,
right? Not only on social media.
Walking to find a location, guys, that's actually hard to find a location, right? See?
ISO. I was on 400, but because it is starting to get darker earlier, I may actually try ISO 800.
I hope that this video was helpful for you guys. I would say like modeling, like photography, just creating some content, creating pictures is so fun. And don't ever be scared. Just, you know, get an idea and go into the world of creation.
I think we can end there.
Okay, well, we love you guys. Thank you so much for watching and stay tuned for more videos. Yay.